Kia ora, lama, hello. Welcome to our vlog. We are in March. It is spring. The kids are so happy. The snow has gone. They were excited to see the snow so soon, but basically got over it very, very quickly. So we've just had our cup of coffee, just about to go out and load up the truck for the farmers market. But we did talk to Alistair's friend, and yes, we had some spare space, and so we actually have done it. You can see over there in the distance the small dairy. So we're making bottled goat milk as well as goat cheese. So just working on all that at the moment. I think what we'll do now is we will jump into our little JCB forklift. Fantastic little machine. Really enjoy using this. And let's go and sort things out. So might have to do something a bit better than the grass that we're running on at the moment, but for now I think it's going to be okay. So what I'm hoping is later on to use the bulldozer again and start making some more space for greenhouses so that we can actually make some more product. The farmers market have been absolutely busy with our fresh produce. The community have been absolutely stoked, and so I'm thinking of getting some more greenhouses going and making some more product up. But yeah, so let's get this. So it's actually been quite good. The small dairy. The farmers market are so happy that we're going to have milk coming to them. They were saying that it's actually been really difficult for them to get milk from the big dairy factory. Apparently, most of the milk is actually going outside of the town. They claim they can get better prices for it outside of the town. And it's sort of like, for me, I don't really care. As long as I can make an honest living, I'm not all about making the highest profit. It's all about taking care of the community. And I know that's what Great Aunt would like. So it looks like we've got a bit of wool there, so let's get this sorted. I've actually got a bit of a plan for this area. I can see it could be a good area for something I've got planned. So might just see how we go with that. I don't want to let things out too much at the moment, but I think once you see the plan, I think you'll be quite excited about it. But I still haven't opened that shed up yet. I should open that shed up sometime and just see what's in there. Alright, let's grab the truck and then see about getting it all loaded up. Okay. So this JCB is absolutely fantastic. I am so glad that we got it. Does the job so well. And the truck has been brilliant too. Getting product to the farmers market so quickly is fantastic. But yeah, let's get this loaded up. Okay, so we'll continue on and we'll be back shortly. Alright, that is the truck loaded up nicely, looking good. This just makes it so much easier. So I should be able to get the product to them quite quickly. Still going to have to decide what I'm going to do about the tractor. Do I want to go down the contractor route or not? Do I get a big tractor? I'm not sure. Obviously, a tractor is something that is useful on the farm. Although having got that little loader there, it's actually really good. But yeah, let's head off to the farmers market. Okay, let's just check. Yep, that's looking good. Nice and secure. Let's head off to the farmers market. Oh, nearly forgot the eggs. Hang on, better get that sorted. We will be back shortly after we've got those eggs loaded. Right, that's all loaded up with the eggs. Nearly forgot the eggs, can't believe that. Farmers market would have been gutted without the fresh eggs. Community would have been gutted without the fresh eggs. So glad I remembered those. Anyways, let's get this in here and right. We will jump in. let's head off to the farmer's market. I don't think the farmer's market will really want clothes, so we might have to find somewhere that wants some clothing. But I think first things first, farmer's market. And then I think I'm going to go and do some more earthworks. I think the community are sold on the idea now of a greenhouse field. So I think we may not stir up as much controversy this time as we did last time. You may recall there was a little bit of controversy with the dust and that we were making. People were upset with the changes to the land. But yeah, hopefully they're seeing the benefits of it now. I think they are. So I guess we'll find out. So yeah, the kids are looking forward to spending summer here. And it'll be interesting to see how the business grows, especially with the extensions that we are doing with the small dairy factory, artisan dairy, making some fresh bottled milk for everyone. And yeah, it's really good. So let's see about getting this done. See how much money we can make from it. So I think the best way to go is up here. Decided to go a different way this time. Definitely lots of buses around here, and it'll probably get worse with the tourist season starting very shortly. See the trees starting to grow their leaves again, so that's fantastic. I've actually promised the kids to take them out onto the loch one day too, maybe do some fishing. So we'll have to see how we go. It is a busy time, especially with thinking about having to buy a tractor and all that. It's a little bit scary, to be honest. Especially the price of that 8S. It's a lot of money. Okay, let's go talk and get things unloaded. We'll be back shortly. Hang on, 9 o'clock, and we have unloaded the truck. And they have told, I was talking to the manager here, and they know someone that might be interested in buying some clothes off of us. So let's go and see if we can find them. He said it was the Glen Hat Company, which apparently is just down the road from here. We do a U-turn. He said just down here. So yeah, not sure if there's any parking. Guess we'll find out. Oh, there they are, just after the lights there. Right, I might put on my park anywhere lights. And let's go and talk to the manager. Alright, okay, be back shortly. Well, they were fantastic. They were very, very enthusiastic about having some locally made clothes in their shop. They liked the idea of having clothes that are made locally. And yeah, so, oops, sorry guy, man, I will be out of your way very shortly. So let's head on back to our small holding and maybe look at doing some earthworks. Really would like to get some more greenhouses in. Looks like the town is being a bit revitalised too, which is really good. You know, bit of work on the buildings. Absolutely fantastic to see. We'll head back to our little small holding and really do want to try doing some get some earthworks done. The weather's clearing up a bit now. Ground is dried out enough. This truck has been absolutely brilliant. So much easier just doing one trip rather than the 2 trips on the trailer. And the wear and tear, yeah, it was making the Land Rover work really hard. I'm guessing sometime I might have to look at getting a shed. Everything seems to be a bit too big for our old sheds. Right, awesome. Okay, so let's get our trusty level out. Didn't think this would be used so much here, but it has been. It really has been. So I've definitely used it a lot more than I thought I would. It was just one of those things I couldn't bear to part with. It didn't take up a lot of space on the transit over here. I really just wanted to do it. Right, so I will get this all leveled out and then get the level set, calibrated, and we will make a start on doing some groundwork. Very good. We now have our levels all sorted, hopefully. So let's just move this out of the way. So I want to go up to a different height. I don't want to dig out too much of the ground there. So let's jump into here and we will make a start. Okay, let's see if this thing starts after it's been out for a little while. First time. Absolutely fantastic. I want to keep this here for the driveway. But I do want to go up to the next level. So let's see how we go here. Okay, looking good. Alright, well I might do a little time lapse here, throw the drone up and we can see how it all goes. Okay, I think that's a nice spot to build some greenhouses. I might have to make a little bit of a trackway. So let's see if we can get this sorted and see if we can go down and around. That's what I'd like to do. So we'll just try that out. Alright. Looking good. I'm actually really pleased with that. Nice ramp up here for the truck to go up, so we can load up. Man, this is a noisy beast, isn't it? Ah, this is so good. Might have to sell this now. I don't know if there's going to be much more use for it. Maybe a little bit later, I don't know. Now, I think for now we'll just park it up here behind the shed. Right. Not bad. Not bad. I'm happy with that. Okay. Yeah, that does look really good. Really good. Okay, let's take this back, pack it up. And we'll see about building some more greenhouses. I think actually have rung up the guys that built the last lot of greenhouses and asked them to come in. And they said that they can do that for us. And they can have them up very quickly. So let's put this away. Yep, that is starting to look really good. Okay. Well, I'm just going to go and check the contract list, so I will be back shortly. Right, just got off the phone to Alistair. He said he's found a deadwood contract for us and a weeding contract. And he's even organised a weeder for us from the dealers, so that was fantastic. So what we might do is we might jump in here, start it up, might feed the chickens a little bit, and then we will drop this front loader off, I think. Alright, that should be enough to keep the chickens fed for a little while. How do we get this off? There we go. Awesome. We'll get the weight on the front. And we might go and pick up the weeder. And there we go. drive over to our contract, our deadwood contract. Get that out of the way. Don't particularly want to be doing deadwood at night, so I'm not too sure how long the other contract will take. So we'll get the deadwood done first. At least if we're still weeding at night, we've got the lights on the tractor that we can use. So, but let's get down to the dealership. Might cut through Alistair's yard. I'm sure he won't mind. Kind of like a public road anyway. It is so much nicer without the snow. Spring is here. Hopefully, so with the contract money. I really do like this tractor. I'm thinking it could be really good to use for contracts, and you know, it's another way of helping the community, helping the local farmers. So we'll see how we can go, but I know I'm going to have to make a decision pretty soon. The dealers are being very, very patient. Fortunately, Alistair knows the owner very well, and so they are probably being more accommodating to me than maybe to other people. But Alistair has been absolutely fantastic. Looks like new tractor's going out. What's that one? Bent Black Beauty. Nice. Well, that's going to be the pride and joy of one of the local farmers, that's for sure. I guess with Kilted Pistons not being affiliated with any single brand, you can order whatever you like from them. It's great. I know the brands probably don't like it, but I think they realise that in this small area like this, it's sort of like, you know, you're lucky to have someone that'll sell something for you. So alright, that is a big unit. And that is a big unit. Right, so I think the deadwood contract is just up here. I'm going to have to stop and have a look at this Black Beauty. Oh, that is a nice looking machine. Well, they won't mind me jumping up here and having a look at it. Yeah. That is a really nice looking machine. I still like my Massies. They're a nice tractor, but I like my Massies. So let's go and see if we can find the area that we need to do that contract. And get that deadwood contract out of the way, make a little bit of money from that. Not a lot of money for deadwood contracts, but it's still money, you know? It's still pounds. And this tractor does go nicely. I guess I really do need a fairly large tractor anyway if I'm going to, get into baling. I've still got to bale stuff for the... Oh, there we go. That's the contract there. Right. Let's jump out. Okay, got our chainsaw and we've got our marked trees, so you can see why they're wanting them dropped before they actually fall on the road. See that? So let's make a start on getting these dropped. I think there's about 10 that we have to do. Might drop this one along the road here. Nice. Okay, and we've got this one here. They actually really are quite close to the road, aren't they? Oh. Gotta make it safe. This tree's fighting every inch of the way, isn't it, man? Okay, I think that's safe enough. Ooh, might be another line of trees along there. So let's look here. That's one. I think we've got another one here. Yeah, that's the trouble with these fairly dense forests. Easy for the trees to get caught up. Looks like I might have just about walked past one. Nice. Alright, let's just check our PDA and check on the contract. Okay, we got 2 trees remaining. I think I found one over there by the road again. Last one's always going to be the hardest to find, isn't it? wonder where it is. You would think it wouldn't be too hard to find. Set it over there. Let's check and see if there's a marking on it. Alright. Oh, really? Thought I'd missed it. Nearly got me. Favourite job, this one, really? Yep, there we go, done. Righto. Nice. That's a little bit of money. Just running around the woods. We do need to practice a bit more on where I drop the trees though. Alright, let's jump in this and head on down to the other field. So I think it was field 17. I think that's just down from us, to be honest. I asked the dealers about the cultivator and they said, "I'll just leave it where it is at the moment." They know where it is, they're fine with it. And I might be able to use it a bit later on, maybe, I don't know. Right, let's actually check the map and just see. Map, field 17. Oh, Alistair. I see what you're doing, Alistair. You're getting your field done by me. You're going to pay me a bit to do it. And you got the dealers to loan you a weeder. He's canny. Or as we'd say in New Zealand, there's no flies on him. Basically just means they're a smart person knows how to use the system. I'm not complaining. He's offered some fairly good money to do that. Didn't tell me it was his field though. Should have known. Alistair really has been good to me and the family. Great Aunt Fiona must have been an amazing person. I've got some memories of her, not the kind of memories that you would have of someone that has invoked so much loyalty within the community. Okay, let's make a start. This tractor's making light work of it. Very nice. And like I said last time, it is so quiet. Looks very, very good. Yeah, it's doing a great job. Right, I think it might be time to throw up the drone and we'll get some cinematic shots. Wow, that didn't take long. Both the contract and the builders. They said they've got some greenhouses in for us, and yeah, so we will finish this off. And we might go and check out our greenhouses. They certainly don't mess around, the builders. I might stop off at Alistair's. I'm sure he's itching to have a cup of tea with me. So we'll stop off at Alistair's and yeah, tell him his field's been done. So I don't think he's had a good look at the tractor yet. So yeah, maybe I'll park up here and have a cup of tea with him. Then we finished the field early. Gate's still a bit jammed. Right, okay, I will catch up with Alistair and we'll be back shortly. That was a nice cup of tea. Honestly, I'm not really a tea drinker, but the English and the Scots know how to make a cup of tea. Man, it was great to pass the time along with Alistair there and catch up on some of the news that's happening in the community. He came out and had a look at the tractors, said it was very nice. Said that, the contracts that I've been doing have been a big help. Although I'm sure half of them have been for him, but he says, no, the community needs a contractor, so it could be something worth considering it. Definitely. I do like this tractor. But anyway, let's go back, have a look at our greenhouses and how they're going on. Yeah, if I get into contracting, I'm definitely going to need a fairly big shed. Especially if I'm, going to be buying equipment as well. Yeah, we did get a grant from the council, we're actually selling some of our water to the council, so that is helping a little bit. Hey, these are looking nice. Very nice. We've got our area up here as well. Now, this will be very nice, I think. If I'm going to be doing what I'm thinking of doing, I might have to fence this off. Just to, yeah, but yeah, that's looking really good. Yeah, and we've got dairy factory and clothing chipping away nicely. Fantastic. Well, I think I might leave it there. I've definitely got some plans for this area. and yeah, we'll have to see how we go. I am actually getting curious to find out what's in that shed. I might have to see if I can get some tools somewhere and maybe try and break the padlocks. Obviously there's something in there that Great Uncle Ken thought was quite precious, so they're big padlocks. So we'll have to see about that. Now that could be next month. I think we will leave it at that. Those greenhouses going in look absolutely fantastic. And it really will help us to provide the community with more fresh produce, which I'm sure they will enjoy. But yeah, until next month, have a good one. If you've liked the episode, remember to hit the like button. It really does help with the algorithm. And if you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to do that. Really does help with the vlog and getting it out there to other people. I want other people to share what's happening here in Kinlaig and seeing what a difference we can make. So yeah, thank you to everyone for watching. If you have made it to here, fantastic. Do appreciate it. And until next time, bye.